Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to look at the perpendicular bisector to a line segment. These are some of the images that demonstrate the perpendicular bisector to a line. Now, what is perpendicular bisector? The perpendicular bisector of a line segment PQ is a straight line that is perpendicular to PQ and passes through the midpoint of PQ. Now let me name this as P and this is Q. So this is a line that is perpendicular to PQ and it bisects the line PQ into two equal parts. Now it cuts the line PQ at the midpoint. So this is the midpoint of the line PQ. And therefore, if I name this midpoint as A to P is equal to A to Q. The length of the line AP is equal to the length of the line AQ. So a perpendicular bisector does two things to the line PQ. It is perpendicular to the line PQ, number one, and also it cuts the line PQ to two equal parts. Now, if the gradient, let me name this as L1. If the gradient of PQ is B, then the gradient of L1 is equal to minus 1 over B. Because you all know that if the lines are perpendicular, then the gradient, when we multiply gradient of PQ into the gradient of L1 should be equal to minus 1. So PQ is B into minus 1 over B. This and this get cancelled, therefore minus 1. Now let's do some questions based on this perpendicular bisector. Find the perpendicular bisector of the line segment joining each pair of points. First one, 3, 2 and 5, 10. So now this is 3, 2 and 5, 10 is somewhere here. Let me draw a line connecting the two points. So this is the line that connects the 2 points, 3, 2 and 5, 10. Now first and foremost, in order to find the perpendicular bisector, the equation of the perpendicular bisector that cuts this line, first find the gradient of this line. So gradient would be m equals 10 minus 2 over 5 minus 3. 10 minus 2 is 8 over 5 minus 3 is 2, which is 4. So the gradient of the perpendicular bisector line, which is, now let me name this line as L1. Okay. So L1 into the line perpendicular bisector is L2, it should be equal to minus 1. So in order to find the gradient of the line L2, this is minus 1 and this is 4. And when you divide this by 4, so you get the line gradient of L2 is minus 1 over 4. Next, you're supposed to find the midpoint of this line. You have the gradient of the perpendicular bisector line, which is minus 1 over 4. Now find the midpoint, the center point of the line. Okay, midpoint of L1 is equal to 3 plus 5 divided by 2, comma 10 plus 2 divided by 2. That would be equal to 5 plus 3 is 8 divided by 2 is 8 divided by 2, 12 divided by 2, which is equal to 4 comma 6. So we have got the center point, we have got the gradient. Now let's use the equation of a straight line. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus y1 is 6. I'm taking the coordinates of the center point. Gradient is minus 1 over 4 into x minus 4. Y minus 6 is equal to minus 1 over 4 x plus 1 over 4 into 4 is 1. The term cancels, 4 and 4. So y is equal to minus 1 over 4 x plus 1 plus 6. I'm going to bring the plus 6 to the other side. Minus 6 to the other side. So it will become plus 6. So now you are left with y is equal to minus 1 over 4 x plus 7. So this is the equation of the perpendicular bisector. So if I want to put this into a graph format, see the line cuts the point 4 comma 6. 4 is here, 6 is somewhere here. Yes. So this is 4 comma 6. That's a midpoint. And if I were to draw the perpendicular bisector, the line would go through this point, but in order to draw a straight line, I need another point. At least I need 2 points in order to draw a straight line. So when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 7. So that is this one, this line. The perpendicular bisector cuts this coordinate as well. Yes. Now this would be the line of the perpendicular bisector. That is a line. So this is 90 degrees. This length is equal to this length. And the equation of this is y is equal to minus 1 over 4 x plus 7. Now let me go for another question. That's b is 3 minus 3 and 13 minus 7. So this is the b part, part b. 3 minus 3. 3 is here, 3 minus 3 is here. And 13 minus 7. 7 is here minus 7. So 13 minus 7 is somewhere here. Now let me connect these two lines. Okay, so that is done. Now again we need to find the gradient of this line and the center point to find the perpendicular bisector equation. Gradient is, let me name this as L1. So gradient of L1 is equal to minus 7 minus 3 over 13 minus 3, which is minus 7 plus 3 is over 13 minus 3 is 10, which is minus 4 over 10. That is minus 2 over 5. That is the gradient of this L1. Therefore, gradient of L2 would be gradient of L1 into gradient of L2 is equal to minus 1. So this is minus 2 over 5 into gradient of L2 is equal to minus 1. So let me get rid of this way, into 5 over minus 2 into 5 over minus 2. So I'm going to get rid of this. So you're left with L. Gradient of L2 is being equal to minus. Minus into minus is plus 5 over 2. So this is the gradient of the line L2. Next, I have got to find the center point. So midpoint of L1 is equal to gradient of the midpoint of L1 is equal to 3 plus 13 over 2 comma minus 3 plus minus 7 over 2. That would be 16 over 2 comma minus 10 over 2. So that would be equal to 8 comma minus 5. That's the midpoint of this. So now let's go on to find the equation. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Y minus 5 is equal to 8 into x minus 8. Y plus 5 is equal to 8x minus, this is, the gradient here is 5 over 2. 5 over 2. So 5 over 2x minus 40 over 2. That is equal to y is equal to 5 over 2x minus 20 minus 5, which is y is equal to 5 over 2x minus 25. So this is the equation of the perpendicular bisector. 5 over 2x minus 25. So if I have to draw the perpendicular bisector, 8 minus 5, it cuts the line. The center point is at 8 minus 5. 8 is here, minus 5 is somewhere here. So this is the center point. 8 minus 5. And the equation of the line is y is equal to 5 over 2x minus 25. Yes, so if in order to get another coordinate, if I put 10 here, x is equal to 10. Let me put x is equal to 10. Just to draw the line, y is equal to 5 over 2 into 10 minus 25. So that becomes 25 minus 25, which is y is equal to 0. So the line cuts this point as well. Now I can draw a straight line connecting these two coordinates. So that would exactly be your straight line. So this is the perpendicular bisector for this line. This is how it looks, and this is 90 degrees. This and this parts would be equal. Now let's go for part C, question number part C. Here the coordinates are -4, 7 and -4, -1. -4, 7 is somewhere here. -4, 7. -4, 7 is somewhere there. And -4, -1 is somewhere here. So I can now, obviously I know it is going to be a straight line. To find the perpendicular bisector for this, okay, so that is the line. So in order to find the perpendicular bisector, my perpendicular bisector would be somewhere around this, in a horizontal. It would be a horizontal line. So in order to find the horizontal line, let me take the center point. I only need the y coordinates. So 7 plus -1 over 2, which is equal to 7 minus 1, that is -7 minus 1 over 2, which is 6 over 2. What I'm finding is the y point 3. So this is the midpoint of the y coordinates. This is 7 and -1. So my perpendicular bisector right now would be this. Hope you all know the gradient of this line is infinity. That's the reason I'm using this method. So the perpendicular bisector is this. Y is equal to 3 is the perpendicular bisector for this line. There is no x coefficient here because this is a straight vertical line. It is a vertical line, and therefore the perpendicular bisector would be a horizontal line. So which would have an equation with y is equal to a constant. Okay, and so this part length would be equal to this length. Finally, let's go for the last question, which is 5, 11 and 13, 11. 5, 11 is here and 13, 11 is somewhere here. Now I can connect these two with a straight line again, and this time it is a horizontal line. Horizontal line. Now in order to find the perpendicular bisector, it would be a vertical line. So in order to draw the perpendicular bisector, I have to know the midpoint of this line. So to find the midpoint, let me take only the x coordinates, which is 5 plus 13 over 2, that is 18 over 2, which is 9. So I have to draw a vertical line at x equals 9. x equals 9 is here. So my line so this is my line. X equals 9 is my perpendicular line for this question. This is 90 degrees. This length is equal to this length. So that's it for this video. Hope you have understood the perpendicular bisector to a line segment. Thank you.